Hey everybody, so I don't know if I made a good choice or a bad choice, but we're gonna deal with it anyway, because that's what you do. A little trade I did. I don't know if it's a good one or a bad one, but we're stuck with it now. So let's see what happens. So, this is a beautiful to us 1987 Mazda RX-7, and she's had some things done. You know, you see the Prisma seats. It has some nice aftermarket jegs gauges and a manual transmission. But one of the coolest things about this is what's under the hood, which is nothing other than the good old 302 out of a Mustang. We got the Assault electric water pump, and then we also have a Volvo electric power steering. So that's very helpful. One less thing ran on a belt. We just got the AVS2 Edelbrock carb with the old school little Edelbrock filter. From there we have a aftermarket radiator, which we're going to end up replacing. It's from DH Racing because there's actually a leak in the front of the radiator. And it has a T5 5-speed, a Tremec, I think. There's a lot of little things she needs, but the main thing engine-wise is this baby has a head gasket leak. So that's the biggest thing. And then for the way back, she also has, it has a welded diff. We have a BN replica body kit all the way around. Definitely still needs to be fitted. We got the wide body over fenders in the rear. We also still have the back bumpers in good shape, just need some paint. Then we have these glorious tips. They look to be truck tips, but you know, all things come in time, so that is gonna be gone eventually for sure. I already caught my leg on it today. Full interior. We do have the other door panels, and then I guess we can move on to the parts that came with the car. For spare parts, we got a little bit of everything. We got some trim to go above the dash. We got two very good shape door panels. You know, they still need some adhesive and stuff like that, but very nice shape for what they are. You know, they got some little spots. You know, we could touch a lot of that up and bring it back. And then we got another cluster panel for around the gauge cluster. And this was actually for a convertible. Has a cool little switch to open that. Then we have, you know, some door kicks. And then this is kind of cool. What this is a LS swap kit for an RX-7 that came with it. So it came with, you know, solid motor mounts, a T56 trans mount, and then also already came with a drive shaft, which has already been cut to fit. So that's great. And then we actually have two complete spare doors. We're definitely gonna have some stuff coming up. I think we got ourselves a solid project here. For the upcoming episodes, what we're thinking is there's gonna be one of us just figuring out specifically what's going on with this. We know we need a oil pressure sensor that needs to be replaced. We know we have a coolant temp sensor that needs to be replaced. And along with the possible head gasket, you know, we are gonna put the interior back in, the door panels, we're gonna get all that stuff working again. We'll probably end up putting a radio back in and refixing up the rear deck. This noisy hood, just clearing a lot of the issues up to see where we're at. Stay tuned because this is definitely gonna get out of control. 25, 40, 18s. And these are Advans. These are actual Advan wheels.
Yeah, the fronts are nice.
And it does have BC coilovers, 4 and RX-7.
But the rears here. The rears.
Yeah, there's nothing left. And in the rear, we got Inkies with some bald eagles on the back. And you know, there's a lot of little stuff we got to take care of. Door panel. It actually was covered in fur, as the other one is. Yeah, we are actually going to switch the factory door panels back into this thing. We're going to get it looking back somewhat solid, and along with us trimming and fitting this body kit to a decent spot all the way around. It doesn't look like it's ever been fitted to this car. It was fitted to a car, but we're gonna have to go through that, correctly mount the seats. They're in there just about halfway, and put together the factory interior for the most part. Get a nice single din in there. This will have AC eventually. Just get it back to being a nice car where you could just jump in, take her down to the grocery store for some milk, you know? That's all we're wanting to do with this baby. No, I'm kidding.
Drift missile.